Brian, in today's sports culture,
Yes.
youth sports culture, what do you feel like is the biggest challenge today?
Lots of challenges. I'm not exactly sure. I think part of it is just working as a team, trying to develop teamwork as well as individual development as, a player with their skills. And also, I think the creeping in of the, watching professional athletes, just trying to drive home the overall sportsmanship issues or teamwork issues in playing sports, and not trying to emulate, some of the, trying to deal with all the issues that are in the professional world, trying to not just be at that level or to compete, trying to emulate a superstar type of thing.
Sure. As you see it right now in today's youth sports society, how would you rate the overall performances of the coaches?
Of the coaches?
Yes.
Overall, really good. I've been really pleased with the development. I mean, the efforts that they put forth into the children and just trying to, convey the messages of teamwork and working together and develop the individual skills. So I would say youth, it's really advanced. I mean, at this level that my children participate in, I've been quite impressed with the level of coaching.
If you could give yourself, as a parent, a letter grade in terms of how you've been with your children and the experiences they've had so far,
right,
what grade would you give yourself?
I would give myself a B-. How's that?
You give yourself a B-.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I've been a little critical sometimes, expecting my children to play at a level that they're not quite at, and I want them to have fun most of all, and try to just love playing. I want them to have an enjoyment in playing the sport. But sometimes I get on the sidelines and say, it's about me, but it's not. I really want my children to develop an interest so that they'll carry it forward later in life. So they'll have a positive, long-term view of sports and their life, how it will fit in with their life.
Eleanor, can you tell me what is the best about coming out here and playing sports?
Well, it gives me time to interact with my teammates. It brings us closer together, and it gives us time to have fun and have lots of snacks.
That's good stuff. If you had one piece of advice to give to your dad in terms of helping you out, what would that be?
I think it would be stop worrying how much I have to improve.
All right, good deal. Malik, can you tell me what is the best about coming out here today and playing sports?
I like the fun part. Soccer is really fun to play.
Good deal. Malik, if you could give one piece of advice to your coach, what would that be?
That it's not about being the winner. It's about having fun.
All right, good deal. And Malik, if you could give one piece of advice to your parents, what would that be?
Come here earlier.
And may I ask the both of you, what do you like about playing sports?
You get to kick the ball in goals and you get snacks.
Christina, can you tell me why you like coming out here and playing sports?
Because it's a great opportunity for you to get in the game and stuff like that.
I love that. Susan, can you tell me right now today, what's the biggest challenge you feel is out there for your children participating in youth sports?
I think the biggest challenge that my kids face is thinking that they have to win all the time. It's kind of ingrained in our society, and then I try to counter that by it's you don't have to win. You have to just play the best that you can play. So that's been a challenge for me.
Okay. A follow-up question to that is, where do you think that comes from?
I think it comes from, in general, our society. We're aggressive. We want to win. The American spirit is to charge hard, and some of that's coming or I'd have to say a lot of it, is coming from just what they're surrounded by, and the influences, especially in the media, with TV and what they see on TV.
Okay. All right. If you can identify one positive for your kids and their experience in participating in youth sports, what would that be?
My experience up to this point has been soccer, flag football, affiliated with our school and with local organizations, and it's been positive in the sense that we have been blessed with coaches that really focus on the individual strengths, and they encourage the children to do their best, and they don't really care about winning, and I like that.
If you could give one piece of advice to other parents who have children that are just starting in youth sports, what would that be?
Be positive, let the coaches coach, and encourage your children to just get out there and play the best they can.
And Grant, what's the best part of playing in Brookside Soccer?
Meeting new friends, having fun, and playing.
Okay.
I think the most positive youth sports experience for Grant is basically him getting to play with his friends and experience both winning and losing and practicing together. And he has a good time, whether it's a game or whether it's practice. And him just being able to play and enjoy the game is really the most important part for him. I think things in youth sports today are a lot different than when I was growing up. Everything is so competitive, especially when they get out of the rec leagues. And I think from a parent's perspective, it's very hard to understand and how to navigate all the various leagues and options that exist out there, whether it's for soccer or other sports. And so things are very different in terms of structure today, and that's one of the things that I think we're going to have to learn as Grant gets older.
Olivia, can you tell us, why do you like coming out here and playing soccer?
Because it's fun.